Good morning, Blue Jays fans, and welcome to another edition of Jays Latest. I'm your host, Greg Borden. Let's get this thing going. So, right off the bat, things are a little bit crazy right after the trade deadline. Dust is still settling. One of the most crazy trade deadlines we've had in a really, really long time. And that being said, obviously the Blue Jays scored a few of their own. Ty France, Shane Bieber, and Varland were all in Toronto yesterday, and we got to see the debut of two of them. It currently sounds like the reinforcements that are going to be deployed, at least, they were mostly in yesterday's game. Shane Bieber obviously is going to be finishing a Major League Baseball rehab assignment. The question was when he came to Toronto yesterday is where does he want to go? My hope is he's in Buffalo so I can see him here in Rochester as the Buffalo Bisons will be playing them over the next few weeks. So that would be really cool for me anyway. To that point, the risky gamble of bringing Shane Bieber in obviously is high risk, high reward. Guy coming back from Tommy John surgery could be an ace, could be a little rough. No. So we're going to find that out in the very, very near future, I think. So as far as reinforcements go, though, we have been talking about who is on rehab assignments and whatnot. Alejandro Kirk will be starting yesterday at the Buffalo Bisons and hopefully inching back from a concussion just to see how well he's doing. That also being said, Jimmy Garcia is starting, so that's another bullpen arm that we're dying to have back. And we got Dalton Varsho back in the lineup yesterday, so that was a nice little win. But the problem was yesterday was a little bit of a home run derby at the Rogers Center. I'm sure many of you watched it. It was starting off really good. Vlad Jr. knocking a monster home run. It was his 16th of the season. Hit it off of Michael Walker right in the first inning, and it was a missile. That being said, after that, it was kind of a home run derby in the wrong direction off of the Toronto Blue Jays. Mike Yastrzemski, who just joined the Kansas City Royals, hits his ninth home run in his first at bat as a Kansas City Royal. The 2-run blast puts the Royals up on top, and they did not look back, party people. Bobby Witt Jr. followed in the following inning with another home run. This one, 3-run home run, really puts the Royals up. And this just unfortunately felt like some of those games with the Royals that they always found a way to beat us. And then the ninth, Salvador Perez and Adam Frazier put it the cherry on top for the Royals. There were 5 home runs hit in this game. 5. So the Royals just decided to turn around and beat us up. So that's 6. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. It was 6 home runs in the 6. I made that joke. And I totally forgot to fucking say it. So, anyways, on that note, it was a rough game for the Blue Jays. Kevin Gossman started this one. Could not silence some of these at-bats, giving up 2 of the home runs in 6 innings. 5 of those earned runs were charged to Goss as he picks up his 8th loss of the season. And like I said, we got to see some of the new guys, and the one was obviously Louis Varland, who got into this game, pitched a perfect inning with a strikeout, lowered his actual season ERA to a 1.98. So we got to see the best of him right out of the gate. Kept the Blue Jays at the time in the game, but then Mason Fluharty unfortunately let this thing get out of hand. Somebody who's been doing so good this season, up and down obviously, but was one of the success stories at early parts of this season, and just whatever's happened since then, he has just caused his first emotion and back, and now he's here again, and that's not boding well for him at this point. So anyways, that might get solved itself, because when Jimmy Garcia goes back, unfortunately Fluharty might be the one that's going to be the one that heads back out. Also hitting a home run in this game for the Blue Jays, Addison Bam Bam Barger, Captain Jacked, hits another home run. That's his 16th of the season. So he is also currently tied for the team lead with Vlad Jr. Very interesting things that wouldn't have been on your bingo card to begin the season, correct? So on the division rivalry fun, I mentioned the new look Kansas City Royals here. They did pick up enough things, and this lineup does not look like the lineup that we had been playing previously in the season. Outside of the big players, Jonathan India, Bobby Witt Jr., Pascantino, and Garcia, and Perez. Randall Grichuk is on this team, Adam Frazier. I had mentioned Yastrzemski, who just came in from the Giants. And then Michael Wacha doing Michael Wacha things yesterday. 8 innings, only allows 3 hits, which include the home run and 5 strikeouts. Addison Barger hit the home run off of former Toronto Blue Jay Thomas Hatch, who was in the bullpen yesterday, and giving up a home run and having an 18 ERA right out of the gate. It's not helping him. It was his MLB debut yesterday for the Royals, so obviously not his major league debut, but it is what it is. So thankfully, the Yankees lost yesterday, so we are still playing to a 3.5 game ahead of the New York Yankees lead right now in the division. Today, hopefully, Max Scherzer will be doing Max Scherzer things. He will be looking to take down the Kansas City Royals against Noah Cameron. Cameron has been doing really well in his 14 starts for the Kansas City Royals. 2.44 ERA, and he currently has a 5-4 record, and that's in 81 innings. Over his last 3 starts, he's basically thrown 18 innings. He's only allowed 4 earned runs in those starts. Chicago Cubs being the ones that got to him in that, but he played the Guardians and the Mets in that stretch as well. Meanwhile, Mad Max still plagued by that one lapse, it seems like, in each game. So through 7 innings last game, 11 strikeouts, and 3 earned runs on 3 hits that were all ding, 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 and a home run to cap that off. So if Max can avoid that rough inning or that rough stretch, Max Scherzer has been very, very good, and he will be facing Noah Cameron as the Blue Jays try to get another W today. Got to keep moving. They got to win series if they want that division. They have the talent. Got to keep things moving. So on that note, Blue Jays fans, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for all the trade deadline looks and craziness. Hit those like, share, subscribe buttons here and on my other podcast, Jaybird Watching. Yeah, that's it. I'll go Blue Jays. We got an afternooner today. Hope to see you at the home, and have a great day. Cheers.